Do you travel a lot?
Bro, yes.
Yes.
A lot. Yeah. My flyer miles, I'm almost the A-list pervert on
really?
South by.
It's like, yeah, welcome.
So last November, I DJ'd the hip hop music festival for my boy Sonny. He rapped out there, so I played out there.
That was out in Austin?
Yeah, it was in Phoenix.
Phoenix.
This was in Phoenix. Yeah, there was like 300 performances or something like that. It was a 2-day long event. I mean, I played his set. Like I just played probably like 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
For like 15 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I threw down like 6 of his songs, and then like in the meantime, I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna go find a bar. Ended up playing at it's called The Park. Ended up playing in downtown Phoenix.
Yeah.
I played in Tucson. Played in Denver. Puerto Penasco. They want me to go back
that must have been
for Memorial.
Fun.
Oh, dude, Puerto Penasco was badass.
Have you DJ'd a spot for spring break?
No.
Do you think that would be crazy? You probably want to enjoy spring break, huh? You don't want to be DJing.
The thing is, it's hard because of my work, so I can't just like go.
Yeah.
Because I work Monday through Friday, so it's set hours and everything. Like.
So you're always doing stuff. You're working a different job and then you're DJing, right?
Yeah. So, just project manager. During the day, DJ by night.
So what are you doing? Let's say you get a random day off. What do you think you would do with your day off?
Probably play video games.
That's what you're doing?
I mean, I game it up. Yeah. Like so most of the time I'll game it up, and I'll download music. I'll see what's out there. I like as much as I'm on the phone, it's not just like always on the phone. I'm always seeing like, all right, what new songs are coming out?
Yeah.
What's vibing right now? What's hitting? Like things like that, man. It's very, very like, what was I? What did I say it was? It was, damn. What is it like? Damn it. I forgot what I was.
Did you have a word in your head or what?
No, like, kind of like when you're building yourself up. I don't know. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, it was a word, but.
No, it's all good. I get what you're saying. I guess.
Yeah, like, just leveling up, like you're just making yourself better. Like
yeah.
Self-awareness.
Just put more tools in there too. I think that's an issue too. Is people don't always stay up to date with the latest stuff, and so it's like you can get left behind, bro, for sure.
Super hard with hip hop right now because of social media streams and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like you have people that put out random stuff on SoundCloud that's not even hitting yet.
That's not even on the radio.
Yeah, it's like you got 2 million plays on it or 2 million views or whatever.
That's how that fucking Old Town Road was, huh? It blew up like on SoundCloud, I think, or one of those sites, like a streaming site.
That's how Post Malone was found through SoundCloud. Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. Dude, we live in this crazy world.
Juice WRLD, before he passed away, he was a SoundCloud artist.
For anyone that's thinking about doing music, just do it
from
your house. You don't have to go anywhere. You can blow up from your home.
And that's why it's so popular, or that's why it's blowing up so fast, because like how you have your setup here, like you can record at your house and
just upload it.
Dude, and even being just like a producer itself is like. Everybody's like, oh, do you make your own beats? Like, I can't do it. I'm not a producer.
Yeah.
Like, I DJ. Like, I could beat blend and I can match songs and make it just sound good and just entertain. But
producing's way harder than people give it credit for.
Hard, bro.
Because I've done my own production for all my last music, and it's not all my music ever. I went to a different producer before, but I just started learning, and no one taught me. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I just follow. If I go over to someone else's studio, I watch what they do. I started off in a basic one. Now I have Pro Tools, like the whole elite one.
Yeah, see, and it's just having the right tools makes it work better.
Well, it feels good to have all the tools, and then you got to actually go out and get the skills and knowledge to use those tools. So I'm still learning, man. And so, I'm not even that great at it. And so like when things are all jacked up, man, I'm like, damn, I spent a lot of effort to not even get the best thing. So when I see these mainstream producers, or not even mainstream, maybe just producers that are really good, I'm like, damn, that guy really perfects his art. You know what I mean? It's the little sudden nuances, the blends, kind of like exactly what you said with DJing. It's like, you don't see them until they're not there. Until like I wouldn't know how good a DJ was until I heard that really shitty one, and I'm like, oh, dude, for real, that other dude was dope because this guy sucks.
So after I moved to Austin, I had an external hard drive crash on me completely. I lost probably like 200,000 songs, bro.
Ooh.
I was hurt. I literally was like, all right, like maybe this is time for me to just hang up the gloves.
The career is over.
So I even put it out. I put it out on Facebook, bro. I was like, look, I'm done DJing. Like I can't do this no more. And then, like you said, like self-awareness, like I went to a bar, heard this DJ playing. I'm like, dude, I'm better than this dude. Like, I am better than this guy. I'm like, oh, you know what? I was like, I'm going to get a spot. And then that's how we got that spot in downtown 6. And they only had us there on Saturdays. And the owner was like, I'll give you guys 6 weeks. If I don't see results, I got to let you go. It was all fine. Fair enough.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah. So 6 weeks, pay you $150 for the night, whatever. Cool. Then, hey, you guys want to play Friday too? So now we got Friday, Saturday residency, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people, as human beings, this is very common. People always want people will work hard. You ever hear someone like, dude, I worked my ass off and it didn't work out? You didn't, because you maybe worked your ass off initially, but people want fast results. That's what they want. They want the best results and they want them now. Think about people that work out.
Yeah.
They're so obsessed with getting the result. That's not how working out works. You work out for a long period of time. Yeah. And so it's the same thing with anything. I think people do try really hard at first, and then it doesn't go so well, and then they give up. So when people tell me that I try really hard and it didn't work out, I'm like, well, then that's because you stopped trying hard. If you try hard for a long time, it works out somewhat. Maybe not to the level you want it to be, but it will be successful, right? Yeah. But you gave up because it's the same thing with this YouTube stuff, man. Like I'm at the point where I'm getting really low plays or whatever, but my retention is high. So like the amount of people,
you're getting the repetitive viewers coming back
and they're watching for a long time. I would much rather have 50 views with like a 50% retention than to have like 1,000 views with like a 3%. You know what I mean? Which is what happens when you get strangers clicking on your videos. So I always tell people like, watch it. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. Yeah. But if you did it, that's fine. Like just move on. Like you know what I mean? That's fine.
No harm, no foul.
But I'm at the point where I'm like, I learn. I put time every week to try to learn something new. I'm getting better at all the stuff. And I asked you earlier about your reaction to like a hater. When I was doing those videos, remember you were saying you started off doing those videos and then you did the podcast?
Yeah, and I remember you're very upset with like some of the comments and stuff like that.
Well, people got hurt, and I think it's my own fault, if I'm being honest. I called myself on this. But like there were some people that were posting some stuff. You can't hurt my feelings. Like with like, you're dumb. I'm like, whatever. I know I'm not dumb. But
tell me something I don't know.
People were getting upset. Yeah, exactly. People were getting upset at my opinions. And it's like, so it was my fault because I was like, I get in my own head, like, I'm like, well, maybe they're right. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't. You get the fear of offending. And you're like, I don't want to offend this guy or girl, whoever it is, or people. And so then I kind of took back from it. But then I realized like, no matter what the opinion is, you're going to have people that hate it and love it.
All the time.
Have you ever you watch Joe Rogan, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who's listening to this that watches Joe Rogan, click on his comments. There's tons of bad ones. Tons of them. There's tons of good ones, too. But it's like, it made me realize, like, God, this is probably the biggest podcaster in the world right now. And he has tons of hate. But I'm sure he doesn't even read those things. Yeah, so I had to get out of my own head and be like, dude, just who cares? People are allowed to go like, hey, I don't like your opinion on racism. I'm like, cool.
See, and I understand, like, you're probably doing it like as an analytical standpoint, like, oh, how can I make myself better or something? Yeah. That's how it goes. Sometimes you just gotta just let the dust settle, man.
I think it's just it's perseverance, man, and it's like you put the time in, and I'm doing other stuff, man. Like, and so I hate when they say like I'm busy, I have too much stuff going on, and da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's like we do. Like I have a lot of stuff going on. I work full time. I do the podcast. I work out at least 6 times a week, man. I have a life with my fiance. I have like other things that I do. Right?
Yeah, this is something you do for fun.
Yes.
And actually, like that's why I'm here. Like I'm actually here for an art show for my boy Abel. Yeah. Like he's like, I take you everywhere I go. Like if we're doing a show, like you're coming. So he flew me out here. That's why I was here for the weekend. Mm-hmm. And dude, he's all like with his art, the way he gets down and how he like lives his life. Like that's all he does, dude. That's what he does for a living. He paints. He does what he loves to do.
Okay, he's painting.
Yeah, he's an artist. He got down on a live one. I'll show you on my Snapchat, just in front of everybody.
Give him a plug. What's his name?
Abel Garcia Designs. He's painted for the Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys. Damn. He actually painted for Emmitt Smith.
What's the best way to find that guy? Like his artwork?
AbelGarciaDesigns.com. Yeah.
Or just look him up on Facebook, right?
AB Designs. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up. So it's been one of your friends for a long time, you're saying?
So he's my brother's friend. Like they went to high school together.
I got you. Like
we're all in the same fraternity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in the fraternity for college, anyways, he's one of my older brothers. Yeah. But he's just always like pulling me around. The dude lives a lifestyle like very, not lavish, but he's very like just go for it. Just like go, just chase your dreams, man. Yeah. 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 You got to just nip it up.
Is it working out for him?
Oh, dude. Yes, bro. That's all he does for a living. He just paints and
he loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, you just gotta take the steps, man. He's like, it's not gonna all come at once. Just be patient, but like him, the way he lives like that, like that's kind of my goal. Like I want to DJ for a living. Like I would love to do it, travel and go play. Like like go to Virginia, go to New York, go to Cali, go. You know what I mean? Just everywhere. And that's what I've been doing so far. So I played Texas, Colorado, Arizona, Mexico. So I'm an international DJ technically. There you go. Yeah. So it's like that's my goal, is just to go everywhere and play.
That's what's up, dude.
And sometimes it's not too hard, but if you're good, obviously, if you're good, they'll keep you around. But like it's just going and just talking to people. Like I was listening on your last podcast, and just like to talk with people and just see like who they are as a person and stuff. And that's like as a DJ, you gotta go and like, hey man, like my name is so and so, this and this. I played here. Like, you guys want to DJ for tonight? Or
is that how it works? Do you just walk into a club and introduce yourself?
Literally,
and
like
that's how, make a good impression.
Yeah, that's how. Well, me and my boy, we were together, and like the bar was kind of dead. Like we just walked in. They're like, hey man, like you guys don't have any DJs here? They're like, no, we had some, but it kind of didn't work out. Blah blah. I was like, well, we're DJs. Like what's up? Like we could get the spot rocking. Sure enough, dude. people just started.
Have you ever done one on the spot? Like, I'll go home and get my shit right now.
Yeah.
Has that happened?
All the time. Yeah.
Oh, that's how I would be. I'm a salesman, man. Like, if I see an opportunity, I'm hopping on that shit.
And you have to take those, like.
Yeah, that's your one, and then you kill it, and then that's how they put you on for the more weeks, right? That's like
you'll lose every freaking opportunity you get if you don't take the chance.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, you have to. That's where accepting rejection comes into play, right? Those people, you have to learn how to accept no, like, because it's important. Because it doesn't mean it's always going to be a no.
It's hard, dude. Yeah, sometimes you're just like, oh man, like there's some days like you do really good, and there's other days you're like, oh, why am I doing this? But
this is kind of funny, but I always remember that sentiment from. Did you ever see that show Mansers?
Oh yeah,
like back in the day. I don't think they still have it.
MTV. Wasn't it on?
I don't know. True TV. One of those ones where they show.
It was MTV.
It was on the same channel as 1,000 Ways to Die because it was on right after
it.
Spike. There you go.
Yeah,
and they would. One of the episodes was. They're trying to find ways for guys to get laid, like statistically the best way. And then
the pickup artists.
Well, this guy was funny because you know how they were trying to prove that like all you have to do is ask. And so they sent a guy and he went out and asked like 100 people at a club or something. And all he asked them was like, "Do you want to have sex with me?" Like, "Oh, get away from me!" And he walked like, "Hi, I'm Steve. Do you want to have sex with me?" That's all he was allowed to say. And like out of 100, like 4 people said yes. And so like they're proving like, hey, if you don't have any game, like if everything else fails, just ask everyone. And then like eventually it'll work out.
Somewhere down the line, someone's gonna say
someone's gonna say yes. And that sounds silly, and it was a funny episode, but it always reminds me of like, dude, play the numbers game. Like you're gonna get. What is that? 94 no's before you, 96 no's before you get a yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But is it worth it to get that one yes? If you're a dude not getting any, ask 100 times, man.
And actually, like in like the DJ aspect, it's harder to retain than it is to actually like get a gig.
Is it really?
Yeah, man.
What would be a reason that you lose a spot? Like when you say retain?
Just maybe your performance. Like you got to be on top of your shit, obviously.
Like people complain or something.
But like you said, you know what I mean? Like you go and you hear a DJ, you're like, what the fuck? Like why is he playing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's all about your output and your energy and stuff like that. I've been to bars where I see DJs that are just like, oh, they just play their stuff. Like me, I kind of try and interact, and I'll get on the mic. Hey, what's up? You're over here. Tip your bartenders, you know, like talking like.
Yeah.
I try not to do it too much because then after a few beers, then it's kind of like you get repetitive and people don't want to hear that. So,
like, damn, this dude really wants me to tip my bartender.
Like, jeez, man, I guess I already tipped them 40
I heard you
bucks.
say it once the whole time that I was there, at least. You probably did it again after that.
Yeah, and then like I had some like divorce. This girl like got divorced. They're like, hey, give a shout out to my friend. She just recently divorced.
Really?
So I was like, yeah, I was all big shout out to so-and-so. She just recently got divorced. Everyone went screaming. Dude, it was, like I had birthday shout outs. Like it was just cool, man. Like
that's fun, man.
Like I said, I felt like a celebrity. So like people were like, hey, can I take a picture with you?
That's what's up, dude. You deserve it, man. Because people know you in this town, bro. You're pretty popular here, like for sure.
That's even my family, man.
Yeah, well,
family.
All of it. You have a big family too, huh?
Yeah, my dad.
Was it your cousins? So you had cousins that were the same age as us, right?
Yeah, Annalicia. You remember Annalicia?
I kind of remember that, but I don't really know them. But yeah, those are your two, and they're cousins or sisters? Cousins.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I have one brother and 3 sisters.
Yeah, and you're close with them?
I'm the youngest of 5. Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, that's.
And then my dad's the oldest of 14. So.
Oh shit. Damn, you fucking up. How many do you have?
0, bro.
You got 14 more to go, man. You got to beat
single,
your dad.
I have no kids. Like, but it's because it's a lot of it's my lifestyle, man.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, click on this link right over here to subscribe to this clip's channel. Or if you want to view the entire conversation, go ahead and click on this link over here to view the entire podcast. Catch you on the next one, guys.